Hi, I'm Don Calhoun.
And I'm Duane Kuss. We're co-authors of the book Dance with the Elephant. Thank you for joining us today. We've got an exciting topic today, one that I'm really ready to talk about. What is that, Donald?
Well, in our formula of how to dance with the elephant, we have a many-part equation, and it's not really hard. And this part of the equation is called time. And time, literally, is time, the moment in which we live and the moment that we, each of us, have.
As we look at the equation up to now, we started off with our personal power. We live in a world that has all kinds of things coming at us, but we have to have receptive choice in terms of what it is that we leverage. From that, we have to have faith that, in fact, that energy is moving in the right direction. But now here comes the time factor. I don't get it. Tell me more.
Okay, well, time is actually a multiplier. And that is the moment in which you and I live and how present we are in that moment. And I'm mindful, just as a simple parent, and we all have friends that say they love their children. Oh, I love my child. I want to, you know. And so they go to their kids' ball games and they go to their kids' events, Duane, and they do these types of things. But that doesn't mean that they're actually attentive in that moment. It only takes each of us to go to a restaurant and realize that people are on their cell phones and they're not really present with their family in a conversation. Or you can be watching a TV show with someone but not really engaged with your spouse. So really, when I sit there and tell you that each of us knows this intuitively, that time is the most precious gift that each of us have. And therefore, it is something that we literally can't control. But when you pull this back to the cosmic equation of how we fit into the universe, this is my friend's favorite part of life, is this cosmic equation of time. But all we have to do is learn to be present in the moment. But Duane, speak to them real briefly on your expansive of how we all fit in the scheme of life into the universe.
Well, this reminds me of my time out in the woods, where in the middle of the night I'll gaze up in the sky. And what's extraordinary about this moment in time for all of us is, as you look in the sky and all the stars that exist there, what you see today is as bright as the sky will ever be. Because those stars we now know today are actually leaving. They're flowing away from us faster than the speed of light. So for me, that's a really wrapping my arms around that. Wow, I'm seeing it at its best right now. So how can I be my best right now?
So the question for you as the audience, as you sit back as an exercise for yourself, is literally a focusing exercise. Is how good, how well do you perform in focusing on enjoying the present moment? Your time with us right now, how attentive are you? Are you sitting there doing your BlackBerry, or are you sitting there on the internet at the same time you're watching this video? Well, what we want you to do is learn how to be more focused and enjoy the precious moments that lay before you and in the moment, that you're not just in the stands visiting with parents, but you are actively engaged in your child's ball game. So look at yourself, look at the time elements that you have in your life, and ask, what things can you do to be more focused in this journey? Thank you very much for joining us on this exciting topic in our series of Dance with the Elephant.
Thank you.
If you enjoyed today's information and would like to receive 20 free videos,
20 free videos that cover the key questions that people usually ask about dancing with the elephant, you can go to dancewiththeelephant.com.